And last but not least, let's whiten the teeth and the eyes with the paint tool. So with paint, the first thing you want to make sure that you do is that you want to work with the opacity and the color that you want to use. So we're going to whiten the eyes, and you're going to want to raise your brush. Hardness probably at 0 so it blends. Opacity, bring it down. You don't want it up too bright. And then as far as the color, we're going to go with a white. So if you tap the picker right in the middle, you'll get a nice white color. And here's what we do. Again, zoom in, and you're going to just drag over the whites of the eyes. And it's going to look a little bit gray, but that's because we're zoomed in. We're just trying to even out and make the white part of the eye actually appear white because it looks kind of pinkish, you know? So we're just whitening it up. But again, lower opacity, soft brush where you need it, hard brush if you need that for certain edges. But keep working it until you lighten or whiten these eyes. Next, we're going to move to whitening our teeth. So same protocol, zoom in, and when you're doing this, again, you probably want to work with the size of your brush, make sure your hardness is at 0, opacity, lower it down. I usually work at like 25% or so to get me started. And when you're painting, I usually change the size of my brush often when I'm working with the littler teeth versus the bigger teeth. Be careful not to paint the gums or the lips the white color, and just be subtle about it. And again, keep double checking that opacity. You don't want to pull like a Ross and Friends. I don't know if you ever saw that one, but super white bleached teeth, and then it just looks completely fake. So just be subtle about it, and then toward the end, you can play with that opacity over there in the top left corner. Bringing it down, you could see what it would look like if it was all the way up versus all the way down. But again, your goal is real. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but at the very bottom, you want to make sure that your mode is in blend, because if it's not in the blend mode, it's going to be like fully opaque paint and it just won't look right. So shave to your camera roll and turn it into me. Show me what you did. Share it to Canvas.